And since we will have at least one title set in space, let's leave this quote. "We are the Borg. Resistance is futile." The famous threat from the Borg, that race no one wants to encounter in the Star Trek universe. Good evening, my friends. How was your Monday? We're here to help you end the day on a high note, because we're presenting the third and final part of our weekly news segment, What's New with the News. As you know, today's theme is video games. We have a list for all tastes, from naval battles against mafia pirates, to bloody fights, to the death against samurai, including space exploration missions, first-person adventures against other players in a post-nuclear world, and ending with a fighting arena featuring characters we all know very well. YouTube, how's your week been so far? After all the traffic over the weekend, did you think you'd get some rest? It's like those final boss battles where any distraction can be fatal. And before you get distracted, let's start the video. Let's start with a title based on a success story. Arc System Works announced that Kite will be a playable character in HunterXHunterNenXImpact, a 2D3 vs 3 fighting game by Bushiroad Games and 8ing. After a delay, the game will be released in the summer of 2025 for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. Other playable characters include Gon, Killua, Hisoka, Chrollo, and Meruem. The Hunter x Hunter manga, by Yoshihiro Togashi, was launched in 1998 and continues to receive new volumes. Moving on to a collection of classic games. Arc System Works will release Super Techno's World, River City, and ArcadeClassics on April 24th for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. The collection includes 12 classic games from Technos Japan, such as River City Renegade, Super Dodgeball Arcade, and the Combat Ribes. Some titles will only be available in Japanese. How about a non-stop action title for all ages? Idea Factory International announced that it will release Neptunia Riders vs. Dogus in the West. The motorcycle action game will be launched physically and digitally on Tuesday for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch, with a PC version, Steam, in 2025. The story follows a lone rider searching for a way out of a world invaded by mysterious Dogus. There will also be a magazine edition with extras such as an art book, soundtrack, and in-game content. Continuing with first-person action titles, Phantom Line is a co-op shooter for 1 to 4 players set in a post-nuclear Europe, where players must investigate paranormal anomalies in an open world with dynamic events. You are part of Mortfield Industries and use the HUSK program to transfer your consciousness into artificial bodies, allowing for various tactics on the battlefield. The game is set in the Iron Corridor, a war-torn region where survival requires exploration, resource gathering, hunting, and improvisation. For those who lived through the happy times of the 80s, this title is for you. Resolution Games revealed new details about DemeoXDungeons&DragonsBattlemarked, their upcoming D&D game for VR and traditional consoles. The game will follow the Demeo system, where players use 2 action points per turn to play cards and move characters on a virtual board. The partnership with Wizards of the Coast was announced in 2024, expanding the tabletop RPG experience to digital. Another addition to a title with a large fan base. Hello Games revealed a new trailer highlighting the new features in Worlds 2, the latest update for No Man's Sky. The package, a sequel to Worlds Part 1, 2024, brings graphical improvements, new environments, expanded solar systems, deep oceans, and inventory upgrades. Since its release in 2016, the game has received constant updates, evolving its space exploration experience and building a dedicated community. And here's another new title for Steam. The trailer for Lost Skies was revealed, the spiritual successor to Worlds Adrift. Embark on a journey through the remnants of ancient civilizations, exploring floating ruins and uncovering the mysteries of their downfall. Use the power of Atlas to solve puzzles and recover lost technology. Face turrets, drones, and colossal creatures that have roamed the skies since humanity's destruction. And another highly anticipated DLC, the Inhuman Bondage DLC for Darkest Dungeon 2 was released on January 27th for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, bringing back the hero Abomination, a hybrid fighter inspired by Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The expansion adds the Catacombs, a new dark region filled with challenges and rewards. Additionally, there are new items and trinkets, expanding hero customization options and enhancing the tactical experience. Of course, samurais couldn't be left out of this video. Rise of the Ronin will be released for PC via Steam on March 10th, with pre-orders already open. The PC version will support 8K, DirectX 12 Ultimate 120 frames per second, ray tracing, and graphics technologies like NVIDIA DLSS and AMD Fidelity FX. Those who buy the game before April 2nd will receive combat styles and exclusive armor bonuses. The game is set in Japan in 1863 during the Bakumatsu era, where the player takes the role of a Ronin fighting for a new future for the country. And to finish with samurais, we move on to Pirate Yakuza. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii will be released worldwide on February 21st for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows, and Steam, ahead of its original release date of February 28th. The game, starring Goro Majima, takes place 6 months after Like a Dragon. Infinite wealth, with Majima leading a band of pirates after losing his memory. The title includes naval combat, crew recruitment, and ship customization with 3 main locations: Hawaii, Rich Island, and Medlantis.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the 9 realms.
And since the last news of the day was related to this franchise, here's a quote from it: "No matter how hard you try, you can't escape fate." Well said, Kazuma Kiryu. Every time you face a tough decision, think about this. And you, what was the news that stood out the most? We had a new character revealed for the upcoming Hunter x Hunter game, another first-person shooter that promises hours of entertainment, especially in cooperation with other players, another continuation for No Man's Sky, and more exciting updates for Steam users since they'll be able to fight against samurais. And of course, new images of what awaits us in the naval battles of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Before you go, our mantra: comment, like, bell subscribe. Have a great rest of the week and share the video on your social media and with your friends. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Greetings to all, and see you in the next video.